Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Mountain West football season. It's the battle for the trophy. We get to crown the champion of the Mountain West Conference here today. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Colorado State Rams. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Rams.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's an option look. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Chris, not quite the way they drew this one up. I think the quarterback's got to be frustrated. Offensive line and the receivers weren't able to sustain their blocks to give him a little bit more room to be able to run.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Over to Juke, gets 3 now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Now here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Here's a shot toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Caught in the backfield. It's Mitchell. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They go with a direct snap. Running through the tackle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Comes the Colorado State offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Grab behind the line. It's Mitchell fighting off the defender. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he throws his third interception of the day. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Using his legs. It's Bell. A quick juke. Gets into space at the 50. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Rams begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Going the other way, can they stop him? Look at him run through those tacklers. Touchdown, Aztecs. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happened to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that pass is all in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Rams will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
The San Diego State offense on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Pulls it in. It's Brooks. And they get him down after the completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 20, crosses the 10. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. A short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rams will kick it away to get us going in the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
That return backfires on them. Now the offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to run it with the option. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Running past the 35. Breaking free at midfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They'll run the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. QB in the clear now. Touchdown, San Diego State. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. State offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jenkins. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
But a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And the Rams lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
He's going to take off, and he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the 1st down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
And the Aztecs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The field goal is good. And they've regained the lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking right, this one caught. And now the defense able to bring him down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Rams will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. And they will claim the second half lead. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team able to bring him down. Offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He crosses the 30. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Colorado State 21, San Diego State 17.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's Brooks. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try the option play here. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. Receivers are bunched together. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They're going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds his target. He has the first. Touchdown, Aztecs. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21.
Comes the Rams offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. And he played running back in high school or little league. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40.
the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31. The Rams looking to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target. Caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Rams will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. Now the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aztecs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is caught. The Rams pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Jenkins. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And the Rams hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Coming up, 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The offense will spend the timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. The Rams line it up with 1st and goal.
Green 25. Clear.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Ready up.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Back 18. Back 18.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here.
Here we go. Ready.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now over the conference championship in tow. It's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Aggies offense is up first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback. Kirk, this guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he just blows the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's back to throw again on second down. Caught quickly. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team to field position. Or it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. So Colorado State's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
That's reeled in. It's Bell. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the completion makes it second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Snags a quick throw. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the quarterback keeps it here. In the clear at the 25. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the Aggies will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Pulls it in. It's Tease. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Colorado State has the lead here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. The Aggies will have to kick it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Rams. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down here for this offense. Running back with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Tease. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
No huddle here for the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Defense is coming after him. And the protection breaks down yet again another sack. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That is an enormous loss. It's going to be tough to recover from that on this drive. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third down and a mile, looking to throw for it. It's caught downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Rams with first and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Tackle made after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Looking for a gap. It's Bell. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Tailback takes the handoff again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. And he boots it high into the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Bringing pressure. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Let's go!
First down, looking to throw the ball. Rifles this football to the left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays. Touchdown, Rams. This offense is still clicking. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Final 10 seconds of the first half. They'll line up with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cabrera. Jukes to get free. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And this pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at 48.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. 2nd down now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
On the double.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Hand off to the right side. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Rams have 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
On the ready.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field.
Get set. Get set.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Come on, set.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Touchdown, Colorado State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, this quarterback already has 2 touchdowns in this game, doing a great job of running the option. I'm this defense coordinator, making some tweaks to have to account for the quarterback in the run game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Texas A&M, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pocket breaking down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near mid.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. 1st down and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. You misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. Colorado State has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. This offense is already 4 for 4 on fourth down conversions. Why not go for it again? Play action fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. With the sack on first down, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on his defense making a big play. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. He hands it to the back. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. This try is no good. And it's still a huge deficit.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Johnson. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
For a sack. A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Colorado State.
And they will trot out the
Number
field goal
18
team here.
on the field goal.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. But there is a penalty mark on the field, so let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.